Alex Ovechkin, the grade 8, and Stanley Cup champion. The unruly, charismatic captain has been capturing the hearts of Caps fans since being drafted with his charisma both on and off the ice. But throughout Ovechkin's career, while amassing 700 plus goals, he's also displayed his fair share of troll moments. In this video, I'm going to highlight some troll moments from Ovechkin thus far. And with that, here are the top 6 troll moments from Alex Ovechkin. Now everyone pretty much knows that John Tortorella is as close to exploding as the Columbus Cannon. Maybe that didn't sound right, but you get the picture. Anyways, during the regular season game that took place in Ohio's capital, things became pretty heated between the home team's coach and Washington's captain. After Ovechkin took the butt end of Matt Calvert's stick to the face in the final seconds of the first period, Calvert as punishment was given a match penalty for intent to injure and ejected from the contest. His coach didn't seem too pleased with the outcome. Ovechkin of course sees, and I'm sure hears, Tortorella losing his marbles and decided to get in a yelling match with the bench boss. Torts then asked referees to shoo the captain away before each penalty box became occupied. As we all know, most players have their own pre-game rituals. Some are pretty typical, while others leave you shaking your head. Anyways, one of Alex Ovechkin's, at least during the Stanley Cup Finals of last year, was spraying a little Gatorade onto the ice. So what does Fleury do? You guessed it. Mark reaches for his own bottle and decides to go to town while aiming in the captain's direction. Ovechkin, of course, sees this and gives Flowers' pads a little love tap as gratitude. And Fleury, with his fiery composure, didn't take the tap lightly, and immediately slashed Ovechkin in order to voice his displeasure. Last year, one of the most entertaining and eventful postseason series, at least in my opinion, was the one between the Hurricanes and Capitals. Seemingly almost every contest of the 7-game series had a different theme and enticing chaos. And the guy in the middle during most of the havoc was Washington's best player. Following what looked like a goal during the first period of Game 6 was waved off, following video review, Ovechkin, who initially stuffed the puck in on Mrazek's short side, had a few choice words for the officials, following the announcement. I'll just let Ovi's lips do the talking on this one. Well, I guess we're going to be reliving the day of April 22nd for a bit longer, as the incident that occurred in the first period was the beginning of many to come from Alex Ovechkin. But the first one, that was slightly comical, occurred within the first few minutes of the game commencing. After Hurricanes defenseman Dougie Hamilton cleared the puck from the defensive zone, Ovechkin saw it as the opportune time to lay the body. Instead though, Hamilton, who purposefully dodged the check, was able to avoid the physical confrontation. Ovechkin, after falling to the ice on the missed attempt, decided to call the blue liner out as he skated by the Hurricanes bench while flapping his imaginary wings and mocking Hamilton. In what could be described as already a strained relationship with the officials, following the no-goal call, the captain, within the final minute of the third period, apparently had reached his breaking point. Following some behind-the-play slashing on Mattalainen, courtesy of Ovechkin, he was initially dealt by official Chris Rooney a slashing penalty. But for the grade 8, that wouldn't be the end of the discipline dealt his way. After the captain decided to troll the official by clapping and probably spewing explicit language, Ovechkin found himself getting the boot and was ejected from the game after receiving a game misconduct.
Can't wait when he says something about me.
Saturday night.
Saturday night, yeah. Coach's room or coach's corner? Coach's corner.
And possibly the most comical of them all is the time Ovechkin mocked Don Cherry. During a documentary done on Ovechkin by ESPN known as E60, before he had his captaincy, 23-year-old Ovi was asked to give his opinion on the most recent bout of criticism from Grapes following his iconic celebration after netting his 50th goal. Ovechkin replied with, "Different minds. Old people, they don't really like when people show some energy, some emotion, so they're like robots," he says. And since I love this moment so much, well, the audio is like the wine you pair your meals with. So I'll let you take a listen.
You can go like this. You have to skate like this. Don't celebration when you score goal. Thank you, Don.
Is that ever gonna be you?
Kidding me? No.